Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today is Friday, February 6th. I am currently on Forest Road 68, making my way up to a clearing I just saw on my satellite view, seeing if we can find ourselves a cool new spot. I've kind of been striking out all morning with closed roads and gates and logging operations, so hoping we can find something up here. Let me go scope this out, make sure we're not going to get stuck. All right, it looks like there's a clearing up here. So let's go scope it out real quick. Alright. Oh, I'm liking this. Check out this spot we found. This is freaking awesome. We are way up here too. It is so quiet up here. This was a good find. Never been up this far on this forest road. The road was pretty gnarly, but it wasn't that bad. Let's go take a look around before we get set up. Plenty of firewood. I can hear logging trucks in the distance. Nice flat spot for the tent over here, I think. Oh, wow. And that road just goes for days down there too. I am pretty happy with this find. This is awesome. I don't see any garbage. I'm gonna start getting set up, get a little bit organized here. Oh, this is so nice. Feels great to be up here. Some crisp mountain air. We're at almost 3,000 feet. It's insane that there's no snow up here. I mean, there's a little, but. I wanted to do a hot tent this weekend, but considering how warm it is, doesn't seem worth it. I think I'm gonna hold off for a couple of weeks until we have another cold snap. So we'll do the Stella tent again today. It's quick and easy. Ooh, I'm so excited. I love finding a new area. Tighten the belt. Guess that's gonna be my thing from now on. The old trusty Stella tent. Ah, what a beautiful day. Okay. I splurged today and brought a real pillow again. I slept so freaking good the last time I had one. A little Teton pillow also, since I'm a side sleeper. Good deal. All done. Let's get our chair going. Sit down for a little bit. We did it. Completely new area. This is a really, really cool spot. I love finding these open clearings like this. This is gonna be a good trip. I'm gonna be making beef stroganoff from scratch today. I figure since that's like my favorite Mountain House meal, and I'm trying to cook more and make less Mountain House meals, eat less of them. I figure we'll make my favorite one, beef stroganoff, and see how it compares. And then for breakfast, I'm gonna do the same thing I had last weekend, the chilaquiles with the chorizo, because that was freaking delicious, and I need to finish off that feta cheese before it goes bad. So I figured we'd make that again. I'm gonna mellow out for half hour to an hour. I wanna fly my drone around, take a thumbnail photo, think about where I wanna set up the tarp for the incoming rain later tonight and in the morning. All right, let's start splitting some of these. Oh man, I am out of shape. Noah. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off, clean myself up, and hydrate. I just checked the weather, and it says it's supposed to start raining by like 7 a.m., which kind of sucks. We have to set the tarp up for something like that, but it is what it is. We'll do a line on the Subaru, and then I think I'm gonna go all the way over to that tree over there. So I don't wanna break these little saplings. Now I'm gonna shut the camera off and sit in my chair, relax, watch a little bit of YouTube, and I'm gonna have myself a snack. And then I will bring you guys back when it starts to get a little bit dark. We'll get the fire going and we'll make our beef stroganoff. And then we're just gonna eat ourselves into a food coma tonight and just enjoy the silence. I haven't heard a car or a person or... Alrighty, so I got my deep skillet here. and my carbon steel pan in there. We'll probably use this one for breakfast. And then I got a stainless steel bowl. And then this pan, check this thing out. It's really nice. Stainless, it's pretty deep. It's a 10-inch. So I think this is gonna be really good for this meal. And then it's got a lid. Bottle of Rhone. It's gonna be really good. Beef broth here. I've got some farfel little bow tie pasta. I've got an onion and some garlic. Whoa. Keep clotheslining myself. Quarter the mushrooms, dice the onion, mince the garlic. Strip steak, sliced into bite-sized pieces. I have chuck roast, I think. Salt, oil, mushrooms, onion, garlic, broth, Worcestershire sauce, thyme, the noodles, and a half a cup of sour cream. I think I'm gonna set this table up first. Let's get that going. This table is kind of a pain in the ass. Let's put that right there. Let's get this onion cut up. Some garlic, a couple cloves. These are huge, so I don't think I need to use more than 2. Get my stove out. We're gonna cook on this little spider stove today. I didn't feel like bringing my actual butane cooking stove. My cooler. Oh boy. Keep clotheslining myself on that thing. Got the mushrooms. Got the thyme. Some Worcestershire sauce. Sour cream. It says a half a pound of meat, but this is 3/4 of a pound, and I'm gonna use it all. Got some avocado oil. Oh, I am way outside my comfort zone with this. So far, so good. This is the fresh off the grid 1-pot beef stroganoff recipe, by the way. It calls for egg noodles, but I don't really like egg noodles, so. Oh, a couple pieces down. Huh. Put them in this bowl. Not even a huge mushroom fan, but when it comes to stroganoff, stuff like this, when it's cooked down, I really like it. And the steak came out pretty good. Onions. Worcestershire sauce. And broth. Let's just put all of it in there. All right, now we gotta boil this, and then we're gonna cook our noodles. Oh, shit. Well, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's scoop all this back in here. Okay. Let me clean up some of this shit. I'll be right back, guys. Let's try this again. Luckily, all we spilled was a little bit of the broth, and I just replaced it with some water. Got thyme in there too. Did I spill all that? Where did I put that thyme? There it is. That should be plenty. Close. Mix that all in. Put our steak in here. Just cut up any big pieces, but they're all pretty bite-sized already. Let's get this back on the heat for a couple of minutes. Crisis averted. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, it's actually good. Oh, wow. Okay. I was kind of bummed that it wouldn't be very good since I spilled like half the broth, but I mean, everything tastes better when you're camping. All right, guys. I'm gonna shut the camera off, eat the rest of my dinner, clean up all this stuff, and then I'll bring you guys back when it's time to get a fire going. Guys, this is freaking good. I am impressed. I'm gonna finish this up, and then let's get a fire going. I actually ate all of that. I am in a carby food coma at the moment. I did all my dishes. I went and washed my pots and my bowl way down over there, just so we're not getting food scraps basically right next to where we're going to be sleeping. It is warmer out, so you never know. I don't want to have any bear encounters. I'm ready to get a fire going though. It's getting a little chilly. It is only like 42 degrees up here, which is pretty insane for this winter. And I'm gonna go to bed really early tonight, 'cause I want to get up early, get things put away before it starts to rain. Sometimes the moisture is so bad here, the humidity, that it's hard to even get a Duraflame log lit. Boy, that was a really good dinner. A little stressful to make though. I'm not a very good cook. I usually get like flustered when I'm trying to do too many things at once when I'm cooking. But it turned out pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was definitely edible. The steak was really good. That was like the best part. Way too much firewood, but it's all right. Boy, this is a nice fire. Yes. Oh. This is so rewarding. Picked a random spot on the map. Drove out here. Never been in this area before. Made ourselves some beef stroganoff from scratch up here. Got all cleaned up. Nothing went too bad aside from spilling half the beef broth, but got tons of split firewood here. No trash, no people. This is the life. This is the life right here. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'll bring you guys back when it's time for me to crack open that bottle of wine and sip on that for a little bit before we go to bed. It's probably only like 6:30, but I do want to go to bed early, probably by like 8:30 or 9, at least get into the tent. So I'm gonna enjoy this for a little while and I will bring you guys back when it's time for some wine. Let's crack open a little bit of wine and celebrate a good dinner. I got all my devices charging up here, so don't mind my mess. Côtes du Rhône. It is from France, obviously. The Rhône Valley. Rhône Valley is assumed to be France's oldest wine growing region. Legend has it along their path of spiritual reflection, popes enjoyed this wine, famous for expressing the richness and excellence of local land to perfection. Laurence Dubloc presents this deep ruby outlined with a dark purple tinge color. The nose is intense, fine, and fruity, aromas with a sweet base. Okay. Surprised I haven't burnt a hole in this chair yet. Someday. But only I need to get those like little balls that go on the end of these chairs. Keep them from like sinking into the dirt. Appreciate you guys being here. Another adventure. Stars are out. Happy camper. Gotta say, this spot is freaking killer. This would be a really good spot for like a group in the summer or something. And it is so far up this road that the chances of someone being up here in the summer are pretty slim too. Over the last couple days, I've been really looking at like all the maps and layers available in my GPS app. I use Gaia GPS, and I discovered a really cool feature. It's got topo maps from, I think they have a 1980, a 1960, a 1930, and a 1900. So you can go in and overlay like an old map over a satellite view. And it's pretty freaking cool to like see what used to be there. I was checking out like Mount St. Helens and all the campgrounds that used to be by Spirit Lake, which obviously are not there anymore. And it looked like a lot of the old forest roads are now hiking trails. And I discovered a lot of like places marked on the map as like forest camp, not like a campground, and these are from like 1930. For example, the spot I found by the lava beds when I did that like eerie camp with the guy creeping around me with the firewood. That spot I pinned said it used to be a forest camp. I don't know exactly what that is, but I think it's something for the rangers or something like that. But it's kind of what this is seeming like as well. So when I get home, I'm gonna look at the old topo maps at this area and see if I can figure out what used to be here. Because this is not natural. Somebody cleared this at one point. I'm curious what for. Do a little detective work. I don't know, it's cool to look up and see what like used to be around here. Yeah, crazy cool looking at like old maps of this area from like the 30s. They're not that great. They are just topo maps, but there's a lot of stuff marked on them that is not on the new topo maps. Pretty cool. Not sponsored or anything by Gaia GPS. Not sponsored by anybody for that matter. I just really like that app. I prefer it over Onyx or any of those too. It's just more like data. It's just like, here's all the information, do what you want with it. It doesn't have like a fancy UI or anything like that, but that's mainly the app I use when I'm like marking pins on the map, and I've got folders basically. I've got like Gifford Pinchot north and south, and then I have subfolders in those, kind of breaking them down by region. And then that's where I save all my pins into their like corresponding folders. So the amount of like pins I have on the map, I got to stay organized, and I usually always take a photo of my campsite, at least the first time I'm camping at one, and I add that to the marker. That way, you know, a year from now, I can pull it up and see what it looked like, because there's no way I'm going to remember. And sometimes I'll put notes in there like, you know, ample firewood, no firewood, you know, things like that. It's fun. It's like a fun hobby for me. Yeah, this trip's really cool. This really filled in a big blank for me, wondering what was in this area. I've wanted to go down this road for a while and just haven't. So I'm really glad I did today. Spilled a lot of my wine already. I spilled almost the whole glass. Dude. Can't trust me with anything. Well, let me go give myself a little refill now. Pretty epic freaking campsite. I went ahead and put my sweatpants on and my sandals. It's like 40 degrees. It is warm. I'm gonna get the mesh fire pit put away, button up a couple things in the Subaru, hop in the tent. It's about 10 o'clock. I am quite tired. Boy, I can't remember the last time I saw stars this bright. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'm gonna hop in the tent. Yeah. Well, I am all in my cozy tent here. It is pretty dewy in here, actually. Look at this. I always have an issue with this tent with the rain fly touching the inner, and it just gets saturated. It doesn't ever like drip or leak in, but it doesn't help that we're completely sealed up in here either. I might actually crack these open a little bit tonight just so we can get some airflow, because it's really not that cold. But I got everything I need in here for the night. I've got like my toiletry bag over there, my toothbrush and all that stuff. I've got my electronics bag, like my headlight, a couple USB batteries. I got my bear spray over there, my little protection items. And then for snacks tonight, I got this Buffalo Ranch popcorn from Trader Joe's. I got some Tim's jalapeno chips. I got a almond Snickers bar and a whatchamacallit. I saw Camping with Champion eating these, and I thought to myself, I haven't had one of these in 20 years, and I do love me some wafer, so we're gonna have that too. Yeah, it's only like 10 o'clock. I got in here pretty early. I wanted to just kind of mellow out in here, watch some YouTube, maybe watch a movie before I go to bed. Just kind of enjoy the silence. It is really, really peaceful at this spot. This was a really, really good find. Had a really good day. Just super quiet. Haven't seen a single person since we basically turned down this forest road. What was that, 10 hours ago now? Yeah, it's been a really good day. I had a really good time. But for now, it is YouTube and movie time for me. Probably going to be up for a couple more hours in here. So I will be back to say goodnight in a little bit, guys. Actually got a little cold tonight. I had to go to the car and get my balaclava. I just sleep a lot better with this thing on my head. Keeps my ears from getting cold. And I've noticed if I have this on, I seem to sleep through the whole night without waking up. So it looks goofy, but I don't care. It's warm. It's about midnight or so, about 36 degrees, 35 degrees, but the humidity is starting to get pretty high, so it just feels colder than it really is out. I set my alarm for like 6:30, so I want to get this stuff packed up and make some breakfast and still kind of get out of here at a decent hour. So on that note, I'm going to try to fall asleep. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It's about 7:30. Slept really good. I'm just groggy. I'm going to get things packed up in here. I'm going to put the tent away. And then we'll make some breakfast and coffee. I need it. Ooh. Man, I could sleep for hours more. All right. I'm going to get to it. I'll see you guys soon. These are really good. I think these are what you get on like Delta Airlines flights. It's like really thick, syrupy mocha creamer. I think this is my last one, and it expired November 25 of 25, so I need to use this up. Let's just put these in here. Oh, that is so good. Yum. Really sweet though, but it's good. This one's gonna be much easier than dinner. I need the skillet in the bowl. Hey, look how clean I got that thing last night. I impressed myself. We are making chilaquiles again this morning. Same thing I made last week. It was just so freaking good. And I have a little more of that feta cheese that I need to use up, and a half of a thing of chorizo that I still have, so I don't want to waste it. There's our feta cheese, Hatch Valley green salsa. Thought I brought butter. I did. All right. Tortilla chips also. I need to use these up. And I got basically what's at the bottom of the bag, so crush them all up into little pieces. Chorizo. Cover it with foil. Some butter. Take our Hatch Valley salsa, just pour that over all the chips. Put cheese on top. Breakfast is served. Look at that. Oh, I think I'm more excited for this than the stroganoff we made for dinner. That's really good. I didn't wake up a single time last night. I slept through the entire night like a rock. I'm actually feeling pretty rested for once. I was groggy for a few minutes when I woke up, but I'm feeling great. It's gonna be a really good day. Yeah, super quiet night. This spot was amazing. I really like this spot. We're coming back here for sure. This was a really good find. Maybe we'll have some cold coming soon so we can do another hot tent trip. Really appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. Means a lot to me. Yeah, had some good company. I think I'm gonna finish up my breakfast here, get this tarp taken care of, and that's really about it before I head out of here. So I think it is time to close this adventure out. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. I'm out here shooting another adventure every single week, so if you like these type of videos, definitely consider it. But yeah, on that note, I think I'm gonna finish this up and head out of here. So hope you guys have a really great rest of your week, a really great upcoming weekend, and I will see you guys next week for another adventure.